Hey everybody, and welcome to this week's episode of New Strength Sugar Babes. Tonight we've got the lovely Emma Bridgman, and she lives in Melbourne. She's got 2 kids. She works full time. How long have you been in the program now?
Almost 8 months.
Yeah, wow. Yeah, we've got a lot of women, hey, that have been in like 8, 9, 12 months, because it actually is fucking sustainable. Excuse my French. For
Sure
anyone
is.
who gets offended by swearing. But anyway, Emma, tell the viewers what, I guess, was your biggest issue coming into the program and why did you join?
About this time last year, I was turning fabulous at 50. So as you do, you sort of go into panic mode. Shit, I got to look good for my party, the booze and boogie party. So I've been stalking you and your program for probably about 6 months, and I reached out after watching probably one of these, and there was a link to get your training program. So, I reached out to see if I could actually do 3 workouts a week, and just start to see if this program would be sustainable for me. I've always been a really sporty person. Played basketball, juniors, and then as an adult, and done weights, and but never really stuck at anything. And obviously approaching 50, things not only going north and south, but things starting to go east and west. So the dreaded muffin top, which, seemed to be bursting over the top of my pants, and just being really uncomfortable in my clothes. And so I actually was really pretty ripped for my 50th party. And then after that, just sort of got a bit comfortable because I'd put on a fair bit of muscle. And then got up to 68.8 kilos, which is the highest I've ever been. And I just went, no, I've done really well by myself, but I could only get to a point where, I needed help with my nutrition and just consistency. So, yeah, I knew a lot about your program other than the nitty gritty, because, being the stalker, and I just thought, you talk real, you own your shit. If you fuck up, you admit it. You're not trying to be perfect, and I don't want perfection. I just want consistency, which this program has definitely given me.
No one can be bloody perfect.
It's boring.
It is boring. It's like, it just paralyzes you if you try to be perfect. I'm the queen of imperfect action and making lots of mistakes. Many times I've sat there and thought, oh, geez, I should have thought about that a bit more. But anyway, no one's died. You learn quickly. And what did you try in the past?
Well, as I said, I've always been pretty sporty. So, if I was feeling a bit tight in the dacks, I'd go for a quick run. and then get home and go, oh, geez, has anything changed? Oh, shit, no, I better go for another one. But, get really sore from that, so would do it again. I tried, is it Kayla Itness, whatever?
It steams, I think, yeah.
Fuck me. That's vomit city. Look, I'm not really a fan of cardio, never have been. I like box exercise, except when you got to run up and down the lines and almost spew. So all the weight training and stuff I've always really enjoyed. But I looked at Michelle Bridges, but then I saw how much they flogged the fatties on Biggest Loser, so I just went, not interested in that shit. And they seem to eat a lot of rabbit food and stuff like that. So was interested in the food. Sorry, there's a thunderstorm here. It's going to pass the sound. So just stuff that I'd do for 3 weeks, be really good, and then just fall off again. I'm a bit of a eat to live, not live to eat kind of person, so that sort of sets me up to fail, because by the end of the day I'm fucking wrecked, and I just go for the quick grab, like the bag of chips and balanced diet, and have a Coke Zero with it. So,
well, I think what the women don't realise is that you can actually eat good real food and be in good shape. That's what everyone thinks. Like, they think that, you got to eat fuck all and you got to eat green vegetables and no sugar but you don't have to. You can actually eat real food, which you're realising now because you've been in the program for 8 months. Talk about what's the changes that you've seen so far.
Well, I've got my wardrobe back. I essentially had all these pretty well skinny clothes that had been in the wardrobe, some I'd say for over 10 years. These jeans that I was never achievable, and now they're loose.
Mm.
I bought a whole stack of clothes, shorts and stuff for summer last year in preparation for this year. They're all too big. So yeah, and just really getting a lot more definition and yeah, just I'm still cranky. That's just life because I've got young kids and you know they're quite needy and still very dependent. You know, work is work. Everyone has the same shift, but you know, because I've got my nutrition sorted, you know, I food prep, you know, like a queen now. So that's the food and worrying about and being hungry is just gone. So yeah, and I've got you know heaps of energy to train 3 days a week and lift heavy shit and yeah, it's great. No more cardio. Whew.
Yeah. And how many calories are you eating now?
I'm almost at 1900.
Yeah, so good.
I'm a bit lower than most of the girls, but you know, I've never been a big eater, and I don't really need.
But isn't it amazing though? Like 1900 is you're saying that's low. Like most women would, and you've changed your body. You're back in all your clothes, eating 1900 calories and training 3 days a week, no cardio, eating sugar, eating all the things that
white rice,
potatoes.
I was always the you know the Sunbeam 90-second brown rice. Tuna in spring water and steamed veggies in the packet, and that was my go-to meals.
Me too. Shoot me now. Shoot me now.
Yeah, boring's about shit. So yeah.
You must just feel so much better.
I do.
Yeah.
Just when you've got your food under control, then that just takes a lot of the pressure off, and you can just live. So yeah, it's awesome.
And Emma, we have, you know, obviously when you followed us for 6 months, you didn't join straight away. When women come into our program, you know, they have some reservations, and one is, I'm really unsure about, like, you know, Kitty's dietary, eating sugar and carbs, and you know, like I don't understand how that's going to work for me. Like, what would you say to that?
Well, is anything that you're doing now working for you? That's just the boom. You know, you've tried 4,000 other options. Why not give this a crack, and then you'll see that it actually works. So, it's just real food, and it fills you up. I've got a pantry full of lollies that my kids and other half eat, and I used to never be able to walk into the pantry without just you know having a couple of lollies here and there, and now I don't even look at it if I'm feel that little sweet craving. I'll have some OJ or I'll have a date and it's gone. So it's the nutrition is hard when you first get into it because it is it's normal, but a lot of people haven't been eating normally. So and there's so much food, and like I was struggling to fit it in the start, but now your body gets used to it, and then you're training lifting heavy stuff, so you need it. And I'm just never hungry, so give it a crack. What do you got to lose? Other than a shit ton of centimetres and a shit ton of weight.
You get to not be hungry anymore. It's the worst being hungry. Oh, it's the worst. And what about time? You know, a lot of women say, I don't have time to do this program. You know, I'm too busy. I've got kids. You've got kids. You work full time. Pretty stressful job. What would you say to that?
I make time. I get up at 4:45 so that I finish work early 3 days a week so that I can train and then get home at pretty well normal time so I can spend time with my kids and my partner. And, you know, I don't have to then go out at night and train at night. Other people do it differently, but, you know, it's your journey. You make it fit. But what is it, an hour, maybe a bit over an hour, 3 times a week when some twats are doing cardio for 400 hours 200 times a week. So
no one has time.
No. So it's super manageable.
And finally, what about doing it online? A lot of women are worried about how are they going to manage doing it online, how are they going to learn how to lift online. What would you say to that?
Well, I'm proof that it works. That wasn't really one of my concerns. You've got such a massive social network of ladies out there who are just, you know, the virtual hugs are there all day, every day. If anyone reaches out for, you know, with a problem, it's solved really quickly. Yourself and Craig are just so engaged with all your clients, or virtually your friends. If you can have one-on-one calls for your nutrition with Jake if you're struggling with your technique. It's all there, and you two particularly are just so good at adapting the program to feedback from the ladies. You just, even in the 8 months that I've been, it's really evolved and changed, just because the program is my program, and I do it the way I need to do it, and you don't say, no, you can't do it that way. You do it your way and we'll support you. So, yeah, it's awesome.
Oh, thanks for that good feedback. We're always trying to improve. We love improvement, constant growth and improvement. Our app comes out soon. That's going to be a game changer. Yep. We're excited about that. So watch out. Another change. She's like, oh fuck, not another change. And finally, if a woman was sitting on the fence and she was skeptical, what would you say?
I've been that fence sitter, as I've discussed, during this chat. Take all the time that you need to jump off that fence, because when you do finally go for it, you need to commit 100% because this works. There's, I don't know, probably 500 plus women that I sort of network with on social media every day that are living proof, and the befores and afters, and the pictures of these women, and just how happy and confident, and it just removes so much stress, and they're bloody living again. So have a crack. You've got nothing to lose, as I said, except kgs and centimeters, and get your life back. So go for it.
Oh, well, thank you so much for taking the time, and I really appreciate it. I know you're busy with the kids and work, and if you're a woman and you're watching this, and you just want to actually get results and lose body fat and feel strong and eat normal food again, and not have to spend 50 million hours in the gym to achieve it and not be hungry anymore, click on the link below and you can fill out a short application form, and then you'll get to book in a free chat with one of my coaches. There's no obligation to join. We just want to get an understanding of where you are now and where you want to be, and whether or not you're actually a good fit for our program. So thanks again, Emma, and I will chat to you in the program.
No worries. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.